really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her? They see me as a threat of some kind. And I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
Why do they see you as a threat?
I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path. And I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it?
Landmines save manpower. They're efficient, cost-effective, they're also inhumane. I'm telling you, there's a good chance there's going to be an international ban imposed at the Oslo conference. Listen, I'm going to have to call you back, okay?
What? Keep it short. I've 1,000,001 things to do, and for once I'm planning on getting out of here before the end of the weekend.
Diana's going to Paris. I just got a tip-off.
You want to write about Diana?
The Oslo conference is in 3 weeks, and it's not just about that.
Well, I must say, she's really excelled herself this summer. I've never seen her on so many front pages.
There's a huge story about to break. It's been building up. I can feel it.
You seem pretty sure of getting her own way. It had better be good.
You will be.
How long will you be gone?
Till it breaks.
I'll be in touch. Hey, where are you staying?
The Ritz.
Remember, we're talking about the most famous woman in the world. Diana and Dodi will attract a massive media circus. It is our job to prevent chaos. Keep the crowds away from the princess. Make sure that the paparazzi don't run riot. And keep talking to Al-Fayed's people. Work with them. These men are running the show. Trevor Rees-Jones, Diana's bodyguard. Case Wingfield, Al-Fayed Security.
So who's in charge of security at the Ritz?
Henri Paul. He's been specially called back from holiday to do it. Paul is with the princess now. He's escorting them from the airport. The diplomatic service sent a security car and protection squad. Al-Fayed's people turned them away.
What protection do they have?
A decoy car, one bodyguard, and armed.
Why?
Dodi seems to think he is invulnerable. Let's hope he's right.
David, Raphaël, Maurice?
Got in. Well, have they arrived yet? Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm on my way. Bye, Alon.
Can I help you?
Can I just take a look at that?
I suppose so.
Thank you so much.
And how long do you need the car for?
Charles. Hey! Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Sorry, were you expecting a secret password? My Boba hat is full of custard. No? Stop me if I'm jeopardizing national security.
Yes, our international espionage expert. I thought you knew all about us.
Oh, so you did read my series on intelligence blunders.
Yes, I did. Irresponsible, inaccurate speculation.
Not that inaccurate, I'll have you know. The FBI keep a file on me.
The FBI keep files on everyone, from Charlie Chaplin to that woman in I Love Lucy.
Not to mention Princess Diana.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, I was thinking maybe you'd give me a ride in your big fancy car. You are going to the Ritz, right?
After you.
Excellent.
Sir, they've left the Villa Windsor. They're on their way. Expected to use the entrance under Recambon.
Thank you, Martin.
You come with me? Approaching Recambon. Meet me there.
I must admit, I didn't have you down as a royal watcher. I thought you only did hard news stories.
Maybe Diana is a hard news story.
Well, it's certainly a big file. Don't tell me she's bought another bikini.
Oh, several, as it happens. Hey, I bet she's got you guys spooked right now.
What do you mean?
True love at last for the Princess of Hearts. Will she marry? Will she convert? Can you imagine the first Muslim queen of England?
Diana can't become queen. She isn't even a royal highness anymore.
Oh, who needs a title when you've got the Fiat money? You can do whatever you like.
Which apparently means cavorting around half naked with a millionaire playboy. It's hardly queenly behavior, is it?
True. Queenly behavior is wearing headscarves and wellies and wringing the necks of peasants.
Pheasants.
Whatever.
Welcome to the Ritz.
Okay, Charles. Popularity contest between the Queen and Diana. Would you bet on Liz?
It's a meaningless question. The queen is the queen. Diana is, how can I put this into Yank speak? Diana is an entertainer.
I think she's a bit more than that. Thanks for the ride, Charles.
Yes.
Rachel!
Come on! How's it going?
They arrived a few minutes ago. Went in the other entrance at the back. I got some shots.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I also need to get pictures of the whole thing, not just Diana, but, you know, the frenzy around her. And I just want to get a sense of what's going on around her right now, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm checking in.
You know that guy?
Thomas.
Rachel. You look well.
You too. Kind of missed the uniform, but I guess you got promoted.
Oh, apparently, this is what you get with a degree in criminology. Glorious career in crowd control.
Well, Diana's a lucky girl.
You think so?
Yeah.
What brings you to Paris?
Work. A job. Where are they right now?
No.
What?
They haven't changed.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
I can't get you access to Diana, and nobody can.
I didn't ask you to.
You will.
It was good to see you. Sorry. Forgot to do the French thing. It was good to see you again.
Stop that now. Please stop. You'll have to check your camera. Away.
Checking in. Casa Bordeaux, please.
Rachel.
Giancarlo. And a Campari soda for the gentleman. I wondered when you were going to show up.
Ah, you got to see me then.
Not that glad.
You have not changed.
Nor have you. Deja vu in here. I've seen so many familiar faces since my high school reunion. It's like an international convention of spooks.
Who have you seen?
Well, French, Brits, our guys, the Italians. Is there something I should know about?
Even Secret Service needed things sometimes. Martin, we need barriers here. Okay, Trevor, with me. Let him go! Yeah. Okay. On the line.
Giancarlo, who's the gentleman sitting directly behind you?
Henry Paul, Ritz employee. This weekend he is head of security for Mr. Fayed.
What do you know about him? I saw him speaking with some friends of mine.
Nothing.
I thought you knew everything.
I don't. He's not one of ours.
So, he's one of someone's. He's an informant.
I did not say that.
Okay, he's with the French, the Brits, and...
And he works for anyone who can pay. You can learn a lot working at the Ritz.
So let me get this right. The man responsible for Diana's security is an informant. She has no idea. Okay.
Where are they going, sir?
Dodge's apartment, we think. And reports telling us nothing. I'm going to take dinner now. Call me if she comes back.
You had a raise you're not telling me about?
Rachel? I wondered if I could take you to dinner. Don't worry, they'll be gone for a while.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised you stepped away for dinner. Clearly something's up. The Ritz is crawling with spooks, and I heard Henri Paul's an informant for the British Secret Service, and God knows who else.
Who told you that?
You don't sound surprised.
Well, intelligence services often target security officers of major hotels. But the fact that you're here suggests some news might be about to break.
Maybe. So this is normal to you? Secret Service all over the hotel, the feeding frenzy outside.
Oh, I've been told to expect chaos, so I wasn't disappointed. Anyway, I can't believe anything surprises you. So why are you here?
What do you mean?
Diana. I didn't think celebrity was your thing.
Nor did I.
What happened to changing the world?
Currently working on that, Thomas. You see, celebrity is the new power. And if you doubt me, take a look outside when she comes back.
You see power. I see vulnerability.
about you? Fast-tracked?
Well, they said I had a brilliant future, and, well, here it is.
Thank you. Come on, it can't be so bad.
You joined the police hoping to make a difference, and everyone treats you like a criminal, a clown, or both.
Rough day, huh?
You might say that. How can I protect someone when I don't know where they are or where they're going? Nobody trusts us.
I trust you.
Thomas, they're back. On my way. Excuse me, I have to go. I will see you later.
What happened? Why are they back so soon? I don't know. Why isn't she moving? She needs to get out. Come on! Get them back! Get them! Get back to life! Get back! Get back! Back! Get back! Get back! Back now!
Wait a minute, please, madam.
I'm staying at the
Just a
hotel.
moment, please. Thank you, madam.
The plan's been approved by Mr. Dodi.
I don't care. You're not driving them alone. If we go with this, I'm coming with you.
How is she? Apparently she's all right, sir. She was just shaken by those idiots out there.
Not surprised. And what about Dodi? Is he still determined to rely on his father's security?
They don't want police escort, and they still won't tell us anything.
She's crazy.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I need to talk to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's my sure.
I heard him arguing with the bodyguards. They're going back to Dodi's apartment.
They're going out again.
There's something off, Thomas. I can't put my finger on it, but you saw what happened. It was chaos. This place is packed with spies. The security arrangements are terrible. The guy's been screwing with you all night. I just think he shouldn't be anywhere near Diana.
So do I. What can I do?
You have to help them get their act together. They're being so irresponsible. Is this normal?
Rachel, it's out of my control.
Look, I will try to find out what's happening. Now, wait here. I have to go.
Yeah, go. How's it going?
Hungry, tired, and about to go home.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
I'm going along.
You were joking?
Nope. I just know something's going on. Let's go.
supposedly do?
Their bikes were seen forcing the driver off the road.
Well, that's not what happened. Sir, please listen to me. I was here. I saw the whole thing. I'm a witness.
You can tell your story tomorrow.
What do you mean tomorrow?
Give him your address and your name, and report to the police station at the headquarters of Quai des Orfèvres.
Rachel Disco.
The car was going so fast, it went out of control and it was going into the tunnel.
It was very dark, but I could see the driver was actually trying to avoid another car.
I think I saw a white car leaving the tunnel.
What kind of car did you think it was?
A Fiat Uno.
Okay.
Hello?
Thomas, it's me. It's Rachel. I've been trying to get through all night. There's been no signal.
Where are you?
I'm at the crash site.
What are you doing there?
It was awful. It was horrible. It was chaos and there were people being arrested.
Do you need help?
No. I'm fine. I just need to talk to you. Where are you?
On the way to the hospital, Pitié-Salpêtrière.
I've got to go.
Okay. Is there a hospital called Pitié-Salpêtrière? Why is this taking so long? Is this the closest hospital?
Non. Val-de-Grâce, Lariboisière, Cochin-Hôtel-Dieu.
Can you just go faster? I'm in a hurry. Please?
Why is the ambulance taking so long? I saw it stopped on my way here.
Father medics are trying to revive her.
A few hundred yards from the hospital? That doesn't even make sense.
Nothing makes sense tonight.
Paparazzi were like animals. Even after the crash, they weren't trying to help. They were just trying to get a photograph.
What were you doing there?
I was on the back of Alon's bike.
You could have been hurt.
I know.
You could have been arrested.
Okay, I know I shouldn't have been on the bike. But the thing is, I saw that the photographers didn't cause the crash. They shouldn't be arrested. But the police wouldn't listen.
What do you mean?
I mean, the photographers were way behind the Mercedes. There's no way the paparazzi caused the crash.
But, sir, you need it. I have to go. I'll find you later.
And devastating damage to the car. We can see it here being lifted onto a tow truck. But we are being told that the princess's injuries are not thought to be life-threatening. If you've just joined us, Diana, Princess of Wales, has been the victim of a car crash in Paris.
Charles,
Oh, Lord, who let you in?
I guess I'm the last thing you need right now.
On a night like tonight, frankly, Rachel, you make very little difference.
What's going on?
What have they told you?
Dodie Fayette's dead, and so's Henri Paul. The others.
Trevor Eastern's critical, severe head injuries.
And Diana.
They're attempting to re-establish cardiac activity.
What are her chances?
You have a light?
No. How did this happen? Charles, you could have protected her.
From whom? From you?
What?
Oh, you saw what she went through with the press. You have complete...
That was the paparazzi. I'm a reporter. It's different.
How? Different.
What were your guys doing tonight?
Diana didn't ask us for protection.
There was Secret Service all over the hotel. You can't tell me you guys didn't know something was up.
Sir, they're ready.
Should we go?
Why? What's happening?
Just come with me. Sir, they're going to make an official announcement.
The Princess of Wales was the victim of a high-speed car crash tonight in Paris. She was immediately taken by the Paris SAMU emergency services, which carried out initial resuscitation. On her arrival here at the Pitié-Salpêtrière hospital, she had massive chest injuries and hemorrhaging, followed immediately by cardiac arrest. Despite 2 hours of external and then internal cardiac massage, circulation could not be re-established. Death occurred at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Are there any other fatalities?
The driver and one other passenger were declared dead at the scene of the accident.
Are there any survivors?
One passenger remains in a critical condition.
Do they know what caused the accident?
We don't have any information.
How could this happen?
It's tragic.
The death of the most famous woman on this planet. And I was there when it happened. We're all responsible. Anyone who wrote about her, took her photograph, read about her. You're right. She was vulnerable. I don't want to go in.
It's okay. Come on, I'm taking you home.
No. What about Isabel and the girls?
I moved out.
What?
It was over, we both knew it.
For how long?
About 2 years?
2 years. What happened?
The letter I sent you came back and opened.
I moved.
Isabel opened it.
Oh.
The princess died under the same spotlight in which she lived most of her life, fleeing with her friend, Dodie Fired, from the press photographers who dogged her every step. Their Mercedes car careered out of control in a tunnel alongside the River Seine shortly after midnight. Surgeons fought for 2 hours to control bleeding in her chest, but were unable to keep her heart going. They declared her dead at 4 o'clock this morning. Dodie Fired died at the scene of the crash, as did their driver. Well, now to Nicholas Owen, our royal correspondent, with me here in the studio. Nicholas, the initial reaction of anyone waking up to this news is going to be immense shock.
Dermot, it has been the most
appalling night. Some accounts say that the car in which she was in went into that tunnel at about 120 miles an hour. Now, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it was obviously going terrifically fast when you see those pictures of the appalling damage. One can only imagine that the driver had been told, you know, there are those photographers again, step on it, get us out of here. And of course with the most tragic and awful consequences that we can see. So
it's just not how it happened. Everyone needs to get their facts straight.
It happened and so on. But we're
You want to go to the police station?
Scenes of the accident. Caroline Kerr mentioned
Yeah.
it. Beatings up and so on. It's an appalling.
But I'm gonna need to shower.
Okay, thanks very much indeed for the
Can I
time.
borrow a towel?
Yeah, sure.
Across the country.
In the chest, upstairs, in the bedroom.
So, what are you going to say?
I'm gonna tell them what I know. The paparazzi didn't cause the crash, the white car. Hopefully they'll believe me. Thanks for helping last night.
I'll see you later.
I'll call you. Hi, I'm here to make a statement.
What's your name, please, madame?
Rachel Bisco. I didn't see the actual moment of impact, but I know it wasn't the photographer's fault. They were way behind the Mercedes.
So, how do you explain the crash?
I'm not sure exactly, but I spoke with a few witnesses, and they mentioned a white car, a Fiat Uno. It's possible that this car caused the accident.
May I take that?
As long as I can have it back.
Are you withholding evidence?
No.
You know that most of our witnesses said that the paparazzi caused the accident.
Well, they're wrong. Anyway, we don't have to agree about this.
What do you mean?
Well, you have CCTV cameras in the tunnel and on the road. So we could sit here all day playing lie detectors, or you could take a look at that footage. Your call.
Yes. All right. Thank you. We're finished here. She can go.
What does he mean I can go? Don't you have any other questions?
Sign here, please.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You haven't listened to a word I've said. Aren't you interested in what really happened?
Please.
You get my email?
I'm just opening it. All leave is cancelled. Fleet Street's been caught unprepared. It's pandemonium. Even I'm finding it hard to take in. Have you seen Kensington Palace? Already hundreds of flowers. People crying?
Who would imagine it could hit us this hard?
What? You were actually with the paparazzi?
I'm afraid so.
Rachel, have you seen the news reports?
They're reporting it all wrong. It's not the pop's fault.
Oh, really?
They're desperate to blame someone. Anyone. And when I tried to talk to the police this morning and explain it to them, they wouldn't listen. There's more to this. I know it. I want to chase the story.
It seems we're fortunate to have you there. Okay, this is going in now. Caused quite a stir, believe me. Yeah, see what else you can dig up. And stay in touch.
Okay. Got it. Hello?
Rachel, it's Alain. I processed that film.
Great. I'm on my way.
Thanks for this, Rachel. I owe you.
Yes, you do. Anyone else manage to save their film?
It was all confiscated. Of course, some of them tried to stash it.
Stash it where? Lovely. Did you find it all?
All of it.
Wow. Well, at least they let you guys go.
And for now, did you tell them what really happened?
Yeah, I told them you weren't anywhere near Diana's car, but they wouldn't listen.
They said we would face charges, manslaughter.
I don't think so. Look at this.
What am I looking at exactly?
The white paint marks.
I see it, but what is so important about white paint?
I think another car may have been involved with the crash. 2 witnesses said they saw a white Fiat Uno. We find that car, we find out what happened. I'm sure I saw a car like that at the Ritz hanging around the back door. Who drives a white Uno? Oh, come on, you said you owe me.
The only guy I know is James Anderson.
And he's a photographer?
Okay, that is going to cost you.
No, it's not.
He was following Diana obsessively all summer. He even got to go aboard the yacht.
Seriously? What else do you know about Anderson?
He's a millionaire. Nobody knows how he made his money, but he boasts a lot. He claims to work for the British Secret Service.
Did you see him there that night?
No, but he must have been there. He would not have left her just as there was a story about to break.
Yeah, we all heard Diana said there's a big surprise coming. Any idea what that was?
Okay, that is going to cost you. I have a contact who worked for Diana. And before the crash, she gave me some news. Diana was pregnant.
Ciao, Rachel.
Giancarlo. What are you still doing in Paris?
The same as you, it seems. Some wine?
Okay.
Another glass for the lady, please.
I thought your lot would have gone home by now.
I've been looking for you. Of course.
Seriously, why are you still sticking around? Because when I ran into you at the Ritz on Saturday...
I remember it well.
You were watching the Brits, right? Seeing what they were up to? I had the same tip-off. Something was brewing.
What are you talking about?
What'd you find out?
Who are you working for?
Nobody. It's just me.
I don't believe you.
Got me. Normally, a story on Diana wouldn't interest me. Celebrity isn't my thing. But Diana was making a difference for a cause very personal to me.
What?
Banning landmines.
Okay.
I've been writing about this, I've been researching it for years, but it was Diana who gave a voice to the cause. Front page news, international attention. We were so close to getting a ban. So many lives could have been saved.
You may still get your ban.
Not without Diana. I have to know how she died.
It was an accident.
We both know that's not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. You know more than you're telling me. We've always trusted each other before.
It is not in my interest to trust people. Take care of yourself, Rachel.
Yes?
Amanda! It's Rachel.
You gotta come and sign this.
I'm trying to get through all morning. Did you get my stuff? The big story?
You know who we keep the backup for?
I don't know where the bloody backups are. They probably took those as well. Oh, sorry, Rachel. It's chaos here. We've had a break-in.
Oh my god.
Well, it could be worse, I suppose. At least they were tidy. Aren't even any broken windows, doors.
They took everything?
All the computers, all your hard copies, and your research files. In a week like this, now I've been summoned to a bloody board meeting.
Amanda, I have a feeling this may not be a coincidence.
What on earth do you mean?
Did you read the emails I sent you about Diana?
Well, I haven't received any emails. Why?
I'll call you back.
Hello?
Rachel, it's Amanda.
Oh, Amanda. I was right. This isn't a coincidence. Someone broke into my hotel room as well. My notes, my files, my laptop. Someone doesn't be writing this story.
Rachel, let the police deal with the investigation. Leave the conspiracy stuff to the tabloids.
But this is real. There's much more. I need more time. Another week at least.
We think you're pushing things that shouldn't be pushed.
What do you mean, we? What's going on?
This is out of my hands. Come home, Rachel, now. That's an order.
I'm checking out. Hi. I didn't know where else to go.
Come in.
Thanks.
Why don't you report the theft?
I'm buying time. I want them to think they've scared me back to London.
Who?
I don't know, but someone stole my laptop, broke into my London office, and scared the hell out of my boss, all within 12 hours of me emailing my story to the news desk.
Really? What story?
For some reason, things are being concealed.
Rachel,
What's going on?
I heard that Diana was pregnant.
No.
Think about it. She's a single mom carrying a mixed-race kid, and that kid's big brother's gonna be king someday? Maybe some powerful people didn't like the sound.
There's a much simpler explanation.
Okay, then what is it?
The results of Henry Poole's blood test after.
That was quick.
The sample shows that his alcohol level was 3 times over the legal limit.
No, that can't be right. I saw him talking to the bodyguards. He wasn't drunk.
But the test says he was.
I know it's hard to accept, but accidents do happen, even to princesses.
Well, what about the bodyguard? He's still alive. What does he say?
He doesn't remember anything.
Right. Henri Paul was an informant. I saw him talking to the British agents that night. And look at this. You see the white paint marks? There was a collision with a white car. The one I told you about.
Where did you get this?
From Milan.
Is he the one who told you Diana was pregnant?
He gave me the name of his contact who used to work for Diana, now lives in Paris. This is clearly a cover-up. First it was the paparazzi, now it's Henri Paul. They're blaming all the wrong people and no one cares about the truth.
Rachel, you're being paranoid.
Then prove me wrong. You're a cop. You can see the witness statements, the CCTV, the forensics. You look at it and you tell me if it looks like something's wrong.
On one condition.
Okay.
If it was just an accident, you let it go. No more digging around, no bad publicity.
All right. I promise.
What's this?
The material you asked for?
Yeah, some of it, but what's the rest?
That's all that was available.
But I asked you to get me the forensic reports from the Alma tunnel.
There aren't any. The tunnel was disinfected and reopened too quickly. It's a major route.
What about the footage from the CCTV cameras?
The cameras weren't working.
None of them?
No, sir.
Get me copies of the film we took from the paparazzi.
I tried. I'm not authorized.
Right.
Come in.
Sir.
Thomas.
Diana's crashed, sir.
Is there a problem?
I've been refused permission to examine the film we confiscated. Why?
Orders from England. Very sensitive material. Anything else?
Yes, sir. Great many things. I've been told that the Alma tunnel was reopened before forensic evidence could be obtained.
It's a major route.
And there is no CCTV evidence at all. According to the traffic department, the cameras were working perfectly earlier. In fact, they issued the speeding ticket just 15 minutes before the crash.
It was an unfortunate night for many people.
Especially the princess. When will the autopsy reports become available?
There will not be an autopsy. Her body has been embalmed.
Already? That's illegal.
Orders from England.
From her next of kin?
From the office of the Prince of Wales.
And what about the French laws?
You are not part of the investigation team, Sylvestre.
All our procedures are going to be ignored because of orders from England? You do realize that this is a PR nightmare?
We've been criticized all over the world for the way we handled the crash. Our credibility is gone. We have to investigate it properly.
We're doing so.
It doesn't seem that way.
I have to tell you that today I feel ashamed to be a police officer.
Then don't.
Sir?
You have been working hard. You had to cancel your leave because of Dinah's visit. Why not take a few days off?
This isn't really the time.
Shall I order you to take your leave now?
No, sir. That won't be necessary.
Congratulations on your choice of cliché. But you should really be lurking in the shadows.
That's more your style. I like to keep things out in the open. So, let's talk about Diana's death.
Oh, the conspiracy theories are starting already. I'm sorry. I really can't help.
Take a look at this.
How much did you pay for these ghoulish little souvenirs?
Nothing. Got them from a guy with a vested interest in the truth. See the white paint marks?
I see it. And?
Have you heard of a guy named James Anderson? I hear he's one of yours.
He's not one of ours.
Then you've heard of him. Was he there the other night at the Ritz?
No.
You seem very sure. All right, I'll cut to the chase.
Oh, good, a movie metaphor.
If you know what's really going on, I suggest you tell me. I know this is not about a drunk driver. I will uncover this, and I am going to report it. That's it? What's the matter? Somewhere else you need to be?
Yes, and so do you.
Charles, Diana's death is just too convenient for too many people. The CIA, the Pentagon, the Royals, the arms dealers. This is too big to cover up. Whatever happened, you know it's going to come out in the end. I don't think you want me to report it inaccurately.
Oh, Rachel, leave this one alone.
I was told there's no CCTV footage from that time. The cameras went completely dead. A power cut.
A very unlucky power cut. Minutes before a fatal accident.
Thomas, what's this all about?
Lucille, 3 people have died, and we don't know how. That tape is our only chance to find out what really happened in the crash. So please, as a favor to me, will you try to find it?
I'd love to help you, Thomas, but I cannot produce a tape that doesn't exist.
Just look again. Ask around. You know what I mean.
And, did you find anything?
Call me. Thank you.
Expression is the very first one. For Diana, Princess of Wales.
You were right. Diana's death, it is an adding up.
What did you find?
All the evidence we need is missing. There's no CCTV footage.
What? How is that even possible?
I'm working on it, but it was probably our only chance to find out exactly what happened.
What about in the tunnel?
There's no forensics from the tunnel, no autopsy on Diana. In fact, they embalmed her body.
What would that do?
It could destroy toxicological evidence. It could hide a pregnancy. And there's this too. The lab report on Henry Paul's blood sample. The alcohol level's high, yes, but look at these carbon monoxide levels. 12% in the femoral artery and 20% in the heart. If this was his blood, he should have been unconscious.
I knew he wasn't drunk, but how could...
He must have come from suicide. The poor guy decided to kill himself, got drunk to work up the courage, and hooked up a hose to his car's exhaust. I've been asked to take some time off work.
So someone doesn't want you looking either.
And whoever it is, it must be high up.
I spoke to Charles Davis today.
Yeah, I know Davis.
He laughed at me, but he seemed unsettled.
Rachel, if you are right, it takes powerful people to arrange something like this. You should be back in London. I'm on leave. This is not a game.
We have to find out what really happened. We can't just leave it as it is. We'll just be really careful from now on.
We've still got that photograph. What about the white car?
No trace.
I can try the witnesses again to see if they remember anything else.
Oh, I'm late. I have to go.
Where?
I'm meeting Alon's contact, the one who told him about the pregnancy, so...
Okay. Be careful.
Prime Minister Tony Blair, emerging from church the morning after her death, spoke to the world.
The people everywhere, not just here in Britain, everywhere, they kept faith with Princess Diana. They liked her, they loved her. She was the people's princess. And that's how she will stay, how she will remain. In our hearts and in our memories. Forever.
She visited a clinic. I can give you the address. And then she told the press they were going to get a big surprise. She planned to give up public life. She was going to marry Dodie, you know. It's all she wanted to do. She didn't deserve what they did to her.
I didn't see the crash. Well, not exactly. The tunnel was so dark, you see.
It says here that you saw a white car.
Oh, I certainly saw that.
She knew, you see. She'd known for years, and she even told the press. A car crash. That was how it would happen. That's what they do.
I was driving towards the tunnel when this little white car rushed past me. Fiat, I think. Then a great dark black car went past. And then a huge motorbike came. It pulled in front of me and forced me to the side of the road and sped off. There were these big flashes of light. Like someone taking a photograph, but brighter, much brighter.
She knew they were going to kill her. But she had her insurance. All their dirty little secrets. She kept the proof. And she thought that that would keep her safe. I'm sorry.
Now? Yes, sir.
According to this woman, Diana was convinced someone would try to kill her.
Who?
She didn't know who exactly, but it's like she always knew it was going to happen. She even believed that they were going to try to kill her in a car accident, and that's how she died. It's insane.
Sounds like she was paranoid.
I don't know. She was so convinced that she had her own insurance plan. She'd collected things over the years the royals didn't want the public to see. Put them in a mahogany box and called it her crown jewels.
What sort of stuff?
Letters, tapes, videos. Only Diana knew for sure. Can you imagine what was in that box?
No, but why would she believe anyone would want to kill her?
That's the thing. A pregnancy, an engagement, her influence with banning landmines. Diana was getting hard to ignore. I mean, how many Brits have been able to influence the President of the United States?
She didn't have any real power.
But how do you get power? Money and influence. Dodie and Diana. Thomas, I'm not asking you to think like a cop here.
But I am a cop. This is still guesswork. We need hard evidence.
It's true. I wish I had more information. How'd it go with the witnesses?
A few mentioned the white car. Others talked about a black car going very fast. Police helicopter, motorcyclists, paparazzi, and a sudden bright light.
Wait, who mentioned a bright light?
An English woman, Natharika Crane. Why?
Did she say how bright? Like, was it bright enough to blind a driver? Could it have been a strobe gun?
Yeah, it's possible.
Reminds me of something I've heard about before. We need to talk to her again. Get more specifics.
Can you wait for me? I've got to go into work first.
I thought you were on leave.
Yeah, so did I, but apparently it's an emergency. We can see Natalie in the morning.
Well, I think I should go now. We can't waste any more time. Give me the address.
Sir.
Well, what have you got involved in, Sylvestre?
I don't understand, sir.
Stealing confidential files. Harassing witnesses. You and the American woman. Talking to people, causing trouble. Come on, Thomas. You had a promising career once. Don't screw it up now.
Crime must be committed.
The investigation into the accident is under control.
Then where is the camera footage? The forensics? Why don't you listen to the witnesses?
You listen to me. I have my orders from the highest level. This is a very sensitive investigation, and I cannot have you running around Paris impersonating a police officer.
I am a police officer.
You think so?
No. Goodbye, sir.
Natalie? Miss Cochran? Hello? Hello?
1 minute she was here, the next she's gone.
But she was here just a few hours ago.
Some men came and cleared the place out.
Who?
I don't know, but they took everything.
Do you know where I could find her? Thomas, we're in trouble. They're way ahead of us. Natalie Cochran is vanished. Call me when you get this.
Same again.
Thomas, this is Lucie. I managed to get what you wanted. I will bring it to your flat in the morning. Don't call me at work.
Thomas? Thomas? Thomas?
You all right? What happened?
Doesn't matter.
Should I call an ambulance?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Could have been worse, you know. Accidents have a way of happening.
Who are you? What do you want?
To warn you. Leave this now.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just reminding you that actions have consequences.
Don't worry, I will stay away from white Fiat Unos.
You should listen to what I say.
You know, everything is going to come out. You can't hide it.
Your choice. Let it go, or else.
Screw you.
Charles, it's Rachel Visco. I need to see you. It's important. I need your help.
Rachel!
Oh my God, what happened to you?
I've been attacked. They took my phone. Are you okay?
Yeah, someone got to Natalie Cochran. She's disappeared. Oh my God, look at you. Thomas, we're in trouble.
I know. I've been threatened.
What happened?
Englishman.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I should never have gotten us into this.
No, none of this is your
I
fault.
was so worried. I was trying to call you. I couldn't get a hold of you.
Yeah, so was I. All I could think about was you.
Me too. We should go. You?
I missed you.
I missed you too. So what do we do now?
I think you should get out of here.
Aren't you coming with me?
Yes, but not right away. Lucy Lechat called me. She works in traffic. She says she has the CCTV tape.
The tape of the Alma Tunnel.
She's bringing it here.
That's too dangerous. Can't you meet somewhere else?
I don't know where she lives. I don't have a number. It was my cell phone.
Well, then let's forget the evidence. Let's just get out of Paris.
I can't. What about Lucille?
They might be after her too.
I dragged her into this mess. I can't just abandon her.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go find Charles Davis.
Charles. Now.
I think he's our best hope. He knows a lot of people, and if I tell him what we know, he'll have to protect us.
Can you trust him?
I think we don't have a choice. We have to trust him.
Don't tell him about the tape. It might be all we have.
I won't. Meet me at our cafe, bring your passport, and I'll meet you there as soon as I can. And be careful. You know you're a target now. You have to protect yourself.
I can look after myself.
Sure you can.
I don't know what you expect me to do for you.
You will. I know how Diana died, Charles.
Really?
I realized when I heard that Natalie Cochran saw a flash of bright light, it was a classic assassination plot.
Do go on.
When I was in Bosnia, I heard about a particular plan. The intended victim was Slobodan Milosevic. It's a simple concept. You start with a tame driver, someone who will do as he's told. You tell him to drive fast along a certain route. Then you cut the lights and the CCTV cameras. Then you get your first car. Let's say something innocuous, like a white Fiat Uno. The white car goes ahead of the victim, goes toward the tunnel. At the same time, you've got your motorbikes. One stays behind to warn off passersby. One goes into the tunnel. Now, along comes your victim. It drives into the tunnel, it sees the first car crawling along. So it pulls out to pass it, but the first car veers into it. At the same moment, one of the bikers uses a strobe gun, and a dazzling bright light flashes, blinding the driver for a few seconds, which is more than enough to instigate the crash.
I believe Milosevic is still alive.
The plan failed in his case, but it succeeded with Diana.
A car crash is an exceedingly inefficient murder method.
Not if your contacts in the emergency services are prepared to finish the job.
And exactly whose contacts are we talking about here?
I don't know, because whoever planned this hired someone they never met. Cut off a surrogate. That's the way modern democracies do political assassination.
Diana wasn't a politician.
That's exactly what drove them crazy. You couldn't convince her to make an unpopular decision because of some spurious greater good. There was no compromise. She was a loose cannon. She would vocalize simplistic opinions like maiming and killing children is bad. And people actually listened.
Woolly thinking, Rachel.
Diana is more popular than she's ever been. She's not going anywhere.
What has this to do with me, exactly?
It was a mess. There's loose ends, there's inconsistencies all over the place, and at some point they will call you in to clean up that mess. And that is why I need to ask you a favor.
All right. What do you want?
Ask these people to back off of Thomas Sylvester and we'll both go away quietly. Otherwise, we will shout what we know from every newspaper on this planet.
You misunderstand what I do.
Please. I'm asking for your help.
You already have it. But I can't help you indefinitely. Get out, Rachel, now. And I suggest you forget everything you think you know.
Has been transported there from RAF Norfolk. Here are scenes of the arrival of the plane.
This is Thomas Sylvester. I'm not here right now. This is Thomas Sylvester. I'm not here right now.
Thomas?
This is Thomas Sylvester. I'm not here right now, but please leave me a message.
Thomas, it's Lucille. Sorry I didn't come this morning. Something happened. I'm worried.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Don't hang up, Lucille. It's Thomas's friend. Listen to me, you're in danger.
You think I don't know that?
Were you threatened?
Who are you?
My name is Rachel Visco, and you can trust me.
Why should I?
Because you have to trust someone. Can I meet you somewhere safe, somewhere where we can talk?
Well,
Taxi, madame?
No. No, thank you.
They buried Diana yesterday. Half the world watched on the television. They didn't understand the tears. They didn't know her. Bought you these, knowing you're a bit of a fan.
They killed Thomas.
Thomas Sylvester committed suicide, Rachel.
He wouldn't do that.
Sometimes a suicide is just a suicide.
He didn't do that.
Just as sometimes an accident is just that. An accident.
There was a tape.
Oh yes, someone did drop in a tape for you. Would you like to watch it now?
I'll never believe you.
But it's the truth. Unless anyone remembers any differently.
I do.
Take my advice. Try not to.